Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Could you lend me a hand? Envy got me pretty good back there at...
Ased, do you know what my role is?
What?
Our books of prophecy are incomplete. There's a missing page. And on that page, the Master foretells a traitor. Someone who betrays their role and all of us. The Master entrusted me with that page, and the task of finding the traitor.
And you're convinced it's me, is that it?
Of course, and I'm here to put an end to this.
You knew this whole time. You knew there was a traitor, and you did nothing while we scrambled and fought. That is unforgivable.
Wait, what are you doing? You can barely stand. You honestly can't be considering fighting me in this state.
Don't underestimate me.
No. Oh, come on.
What's going on, Ased? Stop this, please.
Step aside. Gula knew there was a traitor, and he didn't tell any of us.
What?
It's my role to know.
So you side with him, then? Just go.
Alright, that's it.
You should be safe here. I'll come back for you.
May my heart be my guiding key. Damn it.
Those challenges that fake Invi member mentioned. An eliminator and 2 noble wizards that reduce my speed. I'm game. almost too easy. Can't forget about you. So the noble wizards reduce my speed and the effectiveness of my metals. But the best way to deal with the Eliminator is metals. This is a brain teaser, not a heart. Mega Flare! Without your backup, you're toast.
This is definitely the place for my dream, but where is he?
Maybe it's not what we're supposed to find, but something else does.
But what if Master your apprentices here will be done for?
The tower is a restricted area. What do you think you two are doing here?
Seriously, what is the meaning of this?
Master Ira, sir, I've told Ulvair many times not to come here.
And you did nothing to stop them.
Please! I'm Master Ira! I come here in search of my friend after my heart brought me here in search of him.
Ah, yes. Ephemer. He was gathering information on the cornice for Lopez, so I bade him farewell.
Farewell? What does that mean?
You know enough. Leave this place lest you suffer the consequences and disobey a direct order.
Master Ira, I made it always.
We should do as he says, Ulvair. Come on! You too, Skuld.
I want to know what this farewell thing is all about. Ephemer's a good kid. This just doesn't feel right.
Please, sir, as you can see, these two are quite determined to find their friend. Can't you at least tell them if he's safe?
It's as I said. I simply made him disappear.
Disappear?
Come on now, Ulvair. That's enough, right? He's not here. Let's go home. You've done enough for today.
Master, you taught me that my heart should be like a key. I've done that. I've made bonds of light, bonds of friendship. But recently, unions have been in a state of discord, competition. So what if Ephemer wants to gain information about a congregation? Did it not fit with her plans or anything? My heart aches, Master Ira, as I've lost someone worth protecting, someone worth fighting for. And I will fight to protect that light. I don't know what you did to make him disappear, but I will bring him back. So summon your Keyblade, Master Ira, and show me for yourself how to fight for the light.
All right. If that is what your heart demands.
Hey, you can't.
Say others. Very.
Ulvair!
My order! You agree to end this war. I may forgive you your transgressions.
But I can never forgive myself.
Think one of my own brings their blade to me in balance.
You've done well.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You've done well.
What?
Master Up, what's the meaning of this?
What are you doing here? And why do you disguise yourself as Master Ira?
Please forgive my illusions, but I needed to test the strength of your hearts. Ephemera is safe. He did as I requested, and brought you here. I'm afraid it is prophesied that a war will break out. A Keyblade war so great that darkness will prevail and light will expire. My master tasked me to train valiant Keyblade wielders so that they may survive beyond that.
What about the unions?
They are meant to uphold the balance for as long as they can, which won't be for much longer. My group, the Dandelions, will have its own leaders. And I chose Ephemera to be one of them. The group's purpose is to keep a sliver of light alive after the war.
What about everybody who doesn't become a dandelion?
I'm afraid it's likely that the war will consume them.
Are you sure that there's no way to stop it?
You're telling me that all the masters, even working together, can't prevent a war?
We've tried, but it appears our efforts have only led to the same result. Surely you've noticed that unions are turning on one another already. Both of you are strong. You fight your inner darkness and look for the light, even standing against Master Ira. I think the two of you have what it takes to become dandelions.
Are you seriously asking us to leave the whole world behind?
Well, you'll be making a new world with the pieces of what's left, so not the whole world.
Master Otto, why didn't you tell me about this before? You knew the whole time, didn't you?
Like I said, sometimes you can't just be told. You have to look. And it was still too early to see the war on the horizon. Think on it for a while. Whether or not you join the Dandelions is up to you. When you do decide, come find me. If it's not in your heart to follow this path, then please, be careful what you say to others. Some people are already on the brink of hysteria.
I understand.
Now, run along you two, and don't get caught here again, or there will be bigger trouble than me. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, little one?
Master Ira never mentioned any of this to me. I don't understand. How am I to keep Ulvair safe without having all of the information?
I'm sorry. Then it feels like we couldn't trust you with information pertaining to the war. But our master forbade us from discussing it until the time came.
All Chirithi were told about the war as it was written on the last page of the book, but no one, not you, Ira, or the master, once talked about it like that. Like it's unavoidable. Do you have any idea how many people could lose their lives because of this?
I don't know. To be honest, I never really knew what I was doing. I was told to lead a union, to teach, and to guide people. I was told to train the best and brightest wielders in secret, and that secret has only added more animosity into this downward spiral. I just have to trust in the Master's teachings, that he knew what was right.
The Master of Masters. How long has it really been since he disappeared? Since he left you on your own?
It's been almost 4 years.
So you've been just as blind as we spirits have. I suppose that would make it easier to forgive you.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Whoa. I said would. You still have to make up for knocking Ulvair around for the sake of some test.
You're right. All in time then.
Yeah, I knew things were rough, but I didn't know they were that bad. I don't know. The idea of leaving everyone and everything behind just sounds concerning.
Yes, it's better than losing everyone and everything in our house. If we live on, at least we can live for the ones we lost.
That sounds so convincing.
Well, if we join the Dandelions, we can take everyone we know and drag them in, saving as many of them as possible.
Master Ava said something heavy on training, and not everyone should be on board with that. He's right. We can't just go around talking that everyone in the Keyblade is going to be some prophesied war. They'll think we're crazy.
Well, we'll just have to find like-minded people. we're willing to look past the boundaries to fight for the right start.
Think about it. Speak for I hope guiding me to do.
That's fair. But I know in my heart's right.
What?
And if one can, try to find out. If I can, I'll thank you.
For what?
For leading me to you, of course.
Really?
I wouldn't have gotten this far without you. Seeing you fight like that was inspiring. Despite what Master Ox said, you've shown me that there is hope.
Thank you.
If I can, I'll keep you updated on what's going on.
Thanks.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Hi, may your heart be your fighting key.
Psst, it's me.
Huh?
Are you hanging in there, Gula?
I didn't think a set would be so tough considering the state he's in.
Don't worry about that right now. I ran into Ira earlier. He wanted to know where you were.
I'm sure it's more than that. He's probably noticed by now, the lost page.
The what?
Yeah. The Master gave us a page that's not in any of our books. It foretells of a traitor, one who bears the sigil. I'm sure it was a Sed, but when I went to confront him, well...
Is that all the lost page said?
Yeah, ambiguous as ever, just like the Master.
Yeah, it is. Do you remember when I first became an apprentice? How he would send us on those treasure hunts?
Oh man, collecting synthesis materials and then making us experiment to figure out what happened? Ugh, it took forever. But we got it down to a science, didn't we?
Yeah. Look at how that path has been carved for others. They call us masters and follow what works. They upgrade their Keyblades just as we figured out how to. They follow the recipes we discovered and grow stronger.
Is there a moral to this story?
I think what I'm trying to say is, don't beat yourself up about the whole traitor ordeal. It'll come when it comes, just like the Book of Prophecies foretells.
That's it! You telling a story instead of just comforting me reminds me of the Master. If we could get him to come back, then I'm sure we could make sense of the lost page and find the traitor.
But Gula, he's gone. You know that.
We'll just have to do something big. Something that can't be ignored. He'll be forced to come back.
Like what?
Well, I've got an idea. Ava, you've always been the truest one of all of us. Ever since the Ursus members went missing, my union's not been doing so hot for Lux. If you lend me some, I may be able to summon Kingdom Hearts and...
Are you hearing yourself? Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden, Gula. We have no idea what summoning it might bring.
Well, that's exactly why I've got to. It's so big. There's no way, even if he's disappeared, that he won't notice. He'll come back.
Gula,
Yeah,
please be safe.
I will. May your heart be your guiding key.
May your heart be your guiding key.
these challenge hearts supposed to even be? I've checked the entire castle. This is what I call a challenge. Not gonna get away with me. Oh, I like this. Let's see if I can take you down in one strike. With some buff levels first. Strength bonus 2! Pride's Edge! I actually broke a sweat. Ugh. Huh. And what have we here? A new keychain. Alright, Starlight. We've been through a lot together, you and I. But let's see what this new keychain has to offer. How about it, Rumbling Rose?
Thank you for coming, everyone. Today, I have some news to share and a plan of action for how to follow suit. Please listen to me. Tensions are high, and I need to be honest with you all. The truth is that we foretellers were once apprentices to our own master, and that each of us was bestowed a book of prophecies that foretells the future of all things to come. The last page outlines a great Keyblade war, amidst which powers so great bring darkness across all the world to devour the light. But do not fear. My master gave me a role, a command to gather Keyblade wielders strong of heart to show them a way to outmaneuver the war entirely. Although it will not prevent it, you are the second chance for light of the world. The seeds for a new start, my dandelions. I'm sorry to put such a heavy burden on your shoulders.
Master Ava, how can you be so certain there's going to be a war? And if there is a war, why shouldn't we fight for the light?
Despite our best efforts as foretellers, we still observe a rising tension among ourselves and our union members. Everything else written in our chapter of the book has already come to pass. All that's left from here is the war. A war that will destroy everything and shatter what's left of the world. Please, I ask that when the war comes you don't fight, but instead you fly to safety. It is there that you will preserve the light that lives on in each and every one of your hearts.
So, it's not running away, but a tactical retreat, huh?
I understand if you feel called to fight, and I do not begrudge you for it. But if you do not wish to follow me into the realm of sleep, I only ask that this information stay within the dandelions.
And what happens after we enter the realm of sleep?
Your lives will carry on, but in another form. You will no longer be bound to this realm, unchained from the destiny of destruction to do as you please. Time will pass here, but it will mean almost nothing in your new home. You will take with you all your power and wisdom and pass it on as future generations of Keyblade builders are born. If that answers all your questions, we can begin the first lesson. Accessing the realm of sleep.